This is their day-to-day reality, and they have different stories to share. The cold night's air does not deter these young boys, mostly aged between 9 and 17, to leave the streets. It is a few minutes after 9 p.m. in Accra, the capital city of the Greater Accra region. Joseph Boateng and his friends are still on the streets begging for alms. Since age 10, the street has been his home.
I have been on the streets for the past 6 years. My stepdad sacked me from home when I was 10 years.
All the way from Asinfosu in the central region, 15 years old Emmanuel Asari tells me that he lives each day in fear as the street is becoming dangerous.
I came here with my friend. One of his masters says he wants a mate. When we came, the master told us that he has gotten some of the mates, and I started living on the streets. If he gets us on the streets, like I'll be happy. I want to go to school. Pilot.
Emmanuel Kofi Sami's life on the street is quite different from the others. He does not just beg on the streets, but sells as well.
I came from Elmina in the Central region, and now I live on the streets of Accra.
Augustine Ajimine, who is 16 years old, came from Kumasi in the Ashanti region and ended up on the streets of Accra.
Football brought me Accra, but he didn't take over. A musician who took me as adopted child to his house, and he took me to an academy called Great Somas, and the coach said that I'm not doing well, but I forced. One day they were going to train me. I was sick. I didn't go some, so he said that he told my manager, and my manager will beat me, so I ran to the street.
Airport first, Opebia through to the Marina Mall, all of which are their usual hangout locations in the capital city. No one passes by without noticing these homeless children. Upon further interrogation with 10 of these young homeless boys and ascertaining the fact that all of them came from various regions across the country, I decided to refer to them as juvenile migrants. Half past 10, and the news team gave a ride to one of the youngest among the boys, Emmanuel Asari, and 2 of his friends to the location where they sleep till day breaks. The bush, directly opposite the Marina Mall, is where Emmanuel sleeps with 6 other street boys. According to him, he's always the first to come back to bed, and this was evident as most of the cardboards they sleep on were still packed in the branches of one of the trees that provide a shade for them. We continued the trip to the supposed homes of 2 other boys, Emmanuel Kofi Sami and Augustine Ajimine. The vast space behind the Kotoka International Airport is home to about 100 homeless boys who walk the streets daily. It was a tough reality to face, and to see it for myself was unbearable.
If you find that, 5.
The streets is cold, uncomfortable, and dangerous.
This is a makeshift structure made by them. And after a hard day's work, that either they sell on the street or beg for alms. When they are done and they are satisfied, they come to bed.
Although Augustine Ajimai has some space to himself, he joined Emmanuel Kofi Sami and 4 other street boys to build their structure with wood and plastic bags. With just a mattress and in their deepest hour of slumber, each of the boys tries as much as possible to have a sound sleep with the hope of one day getting off the street. For GBC News, Oferiwa Dakun reporting.